around 10 minutes.
Right.
We're back with Joe, and
I didn't go anywhere.
yep, I'm sure you did.
Look, cars, just to give you one thing, the Japanese went from aluminium motors to putting cast iron motors to putting aluminium heads on. They couldn't turn them off.
Right. This is where you described about the Sigmas.
Sigma's got the 2 wires on them. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
right back current. Holden Jackaroos, diesels. You think a diesel is a compression ignition motor and everything else. Why underneath the driver's seat in one of the models it's got an electronic box there where you turn the key off, it throws a reverse current into the motor and shuts it down. It doesn't turn off the diesel. It doesn't turn off the air. It's not a solenoid for shutting down fuel. All it does is send an electrical frequency into the diesel motor and it won't run.
So that's how they stop them now.
That's how they stop some of them. They do it thousands of different ways to confuse you. It's not just one so you can keep up with it. To be everything, you've got to be a smart ass. You know?
So that's why we're looking at you.
No. What about, why don't some fellas go and answer Dan? Troy Dan. Okay? Troy Dan's on the computer. That's his sign thing. Troy Dan or Troy Dan. Okay? He's called me up and everything else, got me number for somewhere. The bugger's come so close to running a car with nothing, and nobody will tell him why or how or anything else. He's disconnected every stinking thing from a car and turned off the fuel and everything else, and this thing still runs. It's an injector car. It still flipping runs. All he's got a problem with is he can't, so far, rev it right up. But it just sits there and goes and goes and goes and goes with every sensor, every single thing shut down. Nobody wants to answer him. Put it out there. Answer me. Why? He didn't get one single call now, months and months and months and months and months. And he's been playing, he's changing this and changing that and doing heaps of different things. Why? Why don't somebody sort of, answer him back or talk to him or give some input instead of just trying to find out what he's doing and rip him off? Right? There's just fellas out there playing with different things and they just get shut down.
Same spot.
I shut myself down. Nobody shut me down. I'm not paranoid, I'm not anything. Nobody, all their threats and everything don't shut me down. I chose to shut down. Alright? So, but Suzuki, I tell you how simple it is. How simple it is. What does that mean?
Nathan's going to pay money to come to Australia soon.
The problems with all this and everything else is that they kill some people for a few drops of oil and so on, and you get rid of that. So you go to different other fuels you think, like hydrogen, oxygen, everything. Well, that won't fire in your engine. But you want to go to different systems. Well, you either got to get a pass or anything else, or they come down on you. Okay? No matter what you do, they'll come down on you. But then, who do you think you're going to be rubbing up the wrong way if you run a car without the petrol, without the spark, without the ignition, without the... And see,
You don't even need the number plate you're going to tell me in a minute.
Yeah, well, actually, they probably don't. You know why?
Yeah.
Because what you haven't got is anything that they can class as horsepower.
Right, okay.
You understand? How do they read horsepower, except for the old horse?
Yep.
30 horsepower, you have 30 horses, or 31 horses, it'll beat you?
Yep.
No. They wrote it all up in horsepower. Now they're going to all these other things. I wouldn't have a clue what it means,
So
kilowatts.
now it's anything on wheel rotation, is it?
It's mostly kilo everything, not a kilowatt.
Yeah.
Right? Kilowatt, kill that, kill that, kill that, kill that, kill every other idea.
Whatever you can run into.
Yeah, kill every other system what runs by itself. Kill everything what can alter itself. Kill any thought that can change a frequency or anything. If you don't run on their system with oil and everything else or something like that, kill it.
Yeah.
Change it or alter it or computerise it, and you can't alter it. You can't play with it.
Well, thanks very much for sharing that with us for the moment, Joe. Really, really appreciate it.
Yeah. It's not going to do me any good to tell you about the Suzuki and what I've done to it, because now if you couldn't help yourself and go show somebody, tell somebody, then it'll be back onto me, and then I'll be in deep shit by scientists, mechanics, engineers, physicists, and oil companies.
Right.
You can have all that.
Yeah, but it was just an illusion. The Suzuki kept running even when you disconnected the fuel. Was the fuel disconnected, or just that particular demonstration was all the sparks, wasn't it? It was everything.
Fuel everything. You got it. You got the tape.
Yeah.
Don't forget to come in the morning. Alrighty.
Thanks, Christian.
So,
Right on, mate.
Braden's up there, they don't have a promise.